King of the slicked up. They call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie.
Okay, we've got J Murder versus J Jeans. Oh, this is the bottom. Bless you.
My bad, guys. My bad. Okay,
J Murder versus J Jeans. I'm not really familiar with the J Jeans dude. No disrespect to Slim, but you know what I'm saying, if I had to go with the more familiar, consistent artists in this battle, I'm gonna go with J Murder. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with J Murder, what it did to do and all of that. But J Jeans proved me wrong. Slim, I'm always down to be made a fan of something. I didn't know the Dollar Bill dude at Hitman's event, and now I'm checking for whatever he got dropping now. So J Jeans,
yes sir. You know Dollar Bill, yes sir.
So J Jeans, this is your shot to, you know what I'm saying, bring me over as a fan, and everybody else that's tuned in as well, man. But I'm gonna go with J Murder though on this.
Me personally. Hold on, my bad. Okay, me personally, I'm very familiar with J Jeans. I think he's very, 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 very talented. Very different in his writing. He talked that shit, but then I can't even describe how he does it. But he does concepts. You know what I mean? Okay. He kind of takes a whole concept and turns it into a punchline. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. I'm a very, very big fan of his potential. With that being said, J Murder ain't been on RBE in a while. J Murder was on a little spree, and then it's kind of like he disappeared from the mainstream scene, but he left on a high note. I need to see him come back on a high note, on the stage that he kind of, you know what I mean, made a big part of his name from, and he's going against one of the new guys. I think this is a we must protect this house and remind y'all who the fuck, allow me to reintroduce myself type situation. I think that this is where J Jeans gets his stardom from. But I think this is where J Murder stands up and say, but this is my house. So I love this battle, but I'm gonna go with Murder. I'm gonna go with Murder for real. And I love this battle. And I would not be surprised if J Jeans proved me wrong, especially if Murder is not, you know, cleanliness is next to godliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. So if Murder go in there stumbling, fumbling, J Jeans is not gonna do that.
Definitely about to look up the J Jeans dude later too.
And not to mention J Murder talk that shit. So yeah, I mean, if he go in there and talk that shit like I want him to talk that shit, is lit.
J Jeans, he's one of the bricks, right? Is he one of the the bricks movement?
Yes,
yeah. And I think there's a couple of them on this card, right? There's a few of them, at least two of them on this card. I agree with you. I think this is one of those opportunities against the name on his comeback to RBE to really, you know, set himself apart and make a name for himself. So I really hope he does that. But yeah, I'm going to go with the devil we know, J Murder, man. But yeah, like Spiff said, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Next up, who is next up? We have Bad News. Oh, sorry. Where are we? Okay. Bad News versus Pain. Ooh.
Pain. I think this is the same kind of situation for me, man. I feel like Pain is improving. Pain is improving on his punches. I always liked Pain's passion. You know what I mean? His topic matter and all that. But I think he was lacking, like, making it land all the time. You know what I mean? I think that now he's over there at RBE. When you in the yard with different types of dogs and shit, your bite gonna get a little stronger, your bark gonna get a little louder, and I think that that's what Pain got going on right now. But Bad News ain't the same. And the thing about it is, I was saying that on this show before Bags and Bodies, that Bad News is not the same no more. Before Bad News battle Kid Sladen, we talked about it. Before, I'm like, yo, niggas is not paying attention to what's going on with Bad News. This nigga's changing. He's morphing right in front of our motherfucking eyes. So I got this being a great battle. All the subject matter I like. I got Bad News winning, though. I got Bad News winning, but I got Pain because he got a slow, slow, probably maybe more heartfelt type delivery. I got him having a major moment in this battle right here. Like a major moment.
I agree with you with Bad News. I think since Midnight Madness. Since the Midnight Madness battle, he's kind of really set himself apart. I didn't even realize how long he'd been in battle rap, like how long he'd been around, how long he'd been a kind of a name in the culture for, until very recently. I think it was on a live. Can't remember, he was on a live with maybe T-Top, and it was like, oh shit, like you really do go back that far. Like
spit that Heat era with Briz and Top before they even hit before they hit URL, they was all out there together and shit.
And that was it. And they were saying like it's his time now, like it's his time, you know, he's caught up and he's about to blow. So
he's scared. Yo, Bad News is one of the scariest niggas in battle rap right now because of his energy. He's punching at a back-to-back rate. He has full believability. You know what I mean? And his energy is motherfucking, his fearlessness is amazing right now. Anybody that stand in front of that nigga has to be prepared for that. And I think that Pain is going to be great in this battle, but I think he's going to learn in this battle as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Pain. I mean, I'm going to go with Bad News.
Bad News. I got Bad News for all the reasons y'all said too. But Pain is fire though. I'm definitely familiar with Pain. So
Pain. I keep on thinking about that because what's my man name from DMV? It's my man too. His name, he always say Pain.
Pain the Poet.
No, not Pain the Poet, man. The nigga he from Calvin side. The dark skinned nigga.
I don't know. I thought you was talking about Pain the Poet.
Nah. Go ahead though, Jan.
That's gonna blow me. I want though.
All right. Next up, we have B Magic versus Coach Corleone.
That's a good too.
Nah, I told y'all that it was going to be one of the best punches of all time on this card. And that's who I was referring to, Coach Corleone. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm just B Magic on this motherfucker. And I do think that Coach Corleone is one of the best niggas punching right now. I don't know how to feel about this battle. I'm gonna say Magic because Magic is the veteran, and this is Coach Corleone's test to pass, so that you can start predicting wins for him and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I will say this though, this is Coach's house. Like this. Respect to J Jeans, respect to Pain, but Coach went on the Hitman show and represented for RBE, and you know what I mean? Like he kind of took over. Like he's kind of the Kid Slade of, not, you know, no pun intended or nothing, of course, but we know how Kid Slade ushered in that last era. He kind of did that with this brick shit. You got Caution and you got Coach Corleone. Like those are the faces of this shit right now. And so B Magic is going to be walking into his house, and hopefully Magic don't stumble, slip, none of that type of shit. You know what I mean? Because he got that if factor. But he is the veteran of the situation. He does have one of the best flows in the game. He does have one of the most consistent punch rates in the game. And I think that Coach ain't gonna be able to help but show a little admiration even during the battle. You know what I mean? Like it's, you know what I mean? You're like, this is B Magic, dog. He's a Midwest nigga. Like you had to been looking at some of Magic battles. You gotta be honored to stand in front of him. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm speaking if I was in that situation. Not saying it's going to affect Coach's performance, but what I'm saying, though, is Coach understands I'm standing in front of B Magic. So when I'm predicting based off of who B Magic is as well.
I'm going to go with Coach Corleone on this.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we haven't seen the best of B Magic in a long time. And like you said, like Coach is that guy over there. He's looking to, he can't, I think this is a battle that for him, he can't lose. Like he's got to, you know, and the Midwest connection as well. I think he's gonna edge him on this. I as much as, you know, we know what B Magic means to battle rap and what he's done in battle rap, but I don't think we've necessarily seen him shine in this era right now. And I think Coach might.
I'm gonna say this though, B Magic beat the shit out of Chess during Corona, and I don't even know if that shit came out. And then like some of his other. I
think that did come out.
It did, yeah. He beat the shit out of Chess.
I think that did come out. For real, I forgot about that.
Well, that was a minute ago though, so you can still kind of not strike that up to recently. But it's just I know that Magic been waiting for the right opportunity to really show what he's still capable of. But Magic is a nigga that's also stuck in his ways. He feels like as long as he do what he do, he won. Like, you can't tell him he lost. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that can come into play too, because Coach wants to win. Yeah. Coach Corleone wants to motherfucking win. He can't talk the shit he can't talk the shit he talk if he don't get the win. You know what I mean? So he's coming in that motherfucker to win. So I ain't mad. What you think, Smith?
Nah, man, all that. Coach is fire. I've been keeping up with Coach before the Hitman House. I know he's fire. B Magic is B Magic though. You know what I'm saying? And part of what makes him great is the fact that he's not willing to switch up or change nothing. He's gonna go in that joint and do B Magic. You know what I'm saying? You either gonna hate it or love it. You either gonna have moments or he's not. But he's gonna stick to his guns, literally. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for this. I want to see.
You know what? My bad. Go ahead, Smith.
Nah, I was gonna wrap it up. I want to see how they material go against each other, because Coach gonna go in there talking his shit, barking and all that, and B Magic gonna give you the B Magic flow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So who can land more? Who could be more room shaking with both of their styles? This is one of the ones I really want to see for real.
I
got B Magic though.
You reminded me of something when you said moments. Magic don't never go for moments, and the game has really become about moments. You know what I mean? And I think that and Coach Corleone purposely tries to put a moment at the beginning of each round. Purposely. You know what I mean? That's something, you know what I mean? That's something that I've done but never like stamped it like this is what I'm doing. But like he publicly said, like how Chef Trez, we waiting for 3 of them things. Coaches kind of put it to where, all right, what you gonna say at the beginning of this motherfucker? I don't know how he gonna close it, but he gonna open it with a haymaker. Or he gonna motherfucking swing his life away trying. That motherfucker gonna be that shit gonna be a heavy ass miss, cause he, you know what I mean, he gonna try to come with that shit. So we gonna see how it play out, man. Hopefully Magic can adapt. Niggas gotta start adapting. The game is about moments now. Britt say wow in the building.
Hey, bro.
What up, Britt?
Hell yeah.
Happy belated, beautiful.
Oh shit! Good morning, gorgeous.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, like Trey on Boys in the Hood, boss man in the building. Okay.
We have next a ladies battle. QB Black Diamond versus Caution. I am super here for this. Glad QB is back on RBE. I think this is a great battle for Caution. She is, you know, it's a name for a big name for her. We've seen what she's been doing over in the tournament. She's, you know, in the final now. I think this is a real test for her. I think this is gonna be a great battle. When I was impressed with QB in the tournament as well. I mean, she didn't get too far, but I thought she was punchy. She turned down some of the disrespect and kind of focused on bars and delivery. I'm going to go with Caution for similar reasons that I went for Coach Corleone. I think Caution I think she's learned a hell of a lot. You know, she's battled the likes of Bonnie. She's been through the tournament. She battled Bonnie twice and then, you know, kind of lost and then quickly gained that back, gained the advantage back over her. Yeah, she's had some tests, and I think this is going to be a scalp that she needs. And I think she's wittier. She makes moments as well. Yeah. I think I'm edging to Caution, but I feel like if Caution lays off, like if she if she lets slip a little, QB is dominating her and she can take the battle. So yeah, you gotta come with everything and not slip at all.
I got Caution. QB fire, man. The disrespect shit though can get y'all dragged out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, like we was talking about, be Magic, you know what I'm saying, catching up to the times and elevating or just adding new shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like QB does that enough, or she might just be stuck in her ways like other people stuck in their ways. I got Caution, man. Caution been fighting to get her name up. Now it's at a place where she wanted to be. Of course, you wanted to be higher, but now she like, more people know who I am, and more people know what I'm able to do. She been waving that bricks flag for the longest now, so this is considered a home game. You You know what I'm saying? So she got every right to go in that joint and prove the point that I think she gonna prove. I got caution. Shout out QB though.
You know, crazy thing is, it's a home game for both of them because QB is kind of at home at RBE. Like that's where she's giving us some of her best performances. That Oz versus QB.
Awesome,
yeah. And I noticed a lot of people, and I don't know if even one of y'all said this, I might have been zapped out, but I noticed the narrative is she got those two battles too close to each other. Dog, it's 3 weeks between these battles. That should not affect. And they were booked over a month prior to. So so you had like 2 months to write for these. I don't think that's going to affect Caution's. It's definitely a notch under her belt once she completes the mission. But the way this girl move, I think that she's like really, really hungry for this shit. I think that like she's like some people's spirit animal. Like, I wish I could be like her. Like the way she's outspoken. Go ahead. And
in the short prep, like she's just done a whole tournament with 3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. So the proof is in the pudding right there. And QB is at home at RBE. She has not proven that she can figure out this new era shit. Whereas I'm watching Caution adapt right in front of my face every single battle. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I'm big on veteran respect. And I think that QB, not for nothing, you know, people battle Caution and have certain things to say about her. Maybe her appearance or maybe this or that. I think QB is going to take advantage of those types of things. And it's going to be funny or entertaining or whatever. But the girl Caution can really rap. Like she can really, and I'm not saying QB can't rap. I'm saying that the girl Caution kind of be floating through shit. Like she kind of like boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Like I steal, I don't. What she say? I kill, I don't steal, I rob. Yo, she would just be saying some shit. I'm like, yo, like that's deep, right there. That's not just a punchline right there. You know what I mean? If I take your gun, it's still not stealing to me or some shit like that. I don't know how she said that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, if I take your gun, still not stealing to me or some shit like that. I don't know. I got Caution, man. Damn.
Definitely fire, yeah.
I got Caution, man. And I don't know if I'm going to have her verse C3, but I don't got her fucking up verse C3 either, though. But in this battle, I got her. She got it more figured out right now. She's the now of RBE. And QB kind of got to show us that she could do a move there. You gotta bring it back, baby. You gotta Tochi, what up, my nigga? You know what I mean? But gotta bring it back, baby. That's all.
Well, okay. Next up, we have Rosenberg Raw versus Jag.
Nigga Frozenberg.
I don't want to do this one. Y'all do this one, man.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna go with Jag, right? Because I saw him in Show Off battle was fire. I watched it twice. Jag always could rap like real good to me. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he got his back against the wall on some y'all forgot who I am. Let me remind y'all. I do this shit. I do music shit. I do all that type of shit. RBE is Jag house too, and RBE is Jag like Rosenberg house too, though. You know what I'm saying? I just think they gonna talk some of the same shit. I just think Jag gonna say it better. Yeah. Yo,
my man Doug B, his motherfucker autocorrect dog. Somebody said I got frozen burger off presents alone. The motherfucker autocorrect turned the nigga named him Frozen Burger.
That autocorrect be killing niggas Frozen Burger.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
Nah, but shout out Rosenberg though, Slim, because Rosenberg been around since, you know what I'm saying, the smack era. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely, you know what I'm saying, been holding his own weight. But Jag, I feel like Jag rap better than him. Not to be cliche with the rap better comment.
Nah, that's a good. In this specific situation, we know that Jag raps better. We just got to call it what it is. He does rap better. Yeah. Like it's no really better way to say it. Jag, we seen this nigga Wild Lil Wayne on the beat. We seen a nigga hopping like he's hopping in the ring, out the ring, all that. You know what I mean? Frozenberg stays kind of in one specific flow, one specific style. I never really heard his music. Not saying his music doesn't exist, but I've never really heard his music. So, I mean, when you say he raps better, like that's a notch on Jag's belt. You know what I mean? And Frozenberg has notches too. Veteran and Poise is definitely a notch under Rosenberg belt, because at the end of the day, we seen the crowd drive Jag crazy. You know what I mean? Like, he did not know how to handle the heckling. And it affected his performance. You know what I mean? So that's a notch under Rosenberg belt. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Both of them got believability in my opinion. But I feel like Jag is gonna come in trying to belittle Rosenberg's believability. Something that, like, they face-offs that they've had is telling me that Jag is gonna come in there and try to talk to Rosenberg a certain way. Of course, Rosenberg gonna talk his way, but it just seemed like Jag got more to prove. I don't know. It seemed like Jag got more of a chip on his shoulder. It seemed like they sent show off at Jag. Jag pulled off the win in a phenomenal battle. Now it's like, okay, well, you going to send me your other... But I came in battling the big dogs. Not your big dogs, but the big dogs of the culture. So don't keep sitting... I got to get them out of here so I can get back to that Arsenal battle I was supposed to have. You know what I mean?
Great point.
Shit like that. Yes. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Rosenberg's motivation is the same and all that. And Rosenberg is a guy who makes great wins. I mean, great battles, but he doesn't really pull off clear wins. And Jag is a guy who pulls off ugly wins. Like, we might not want to, like, outside of that last battle, his other wins, they were wins, but I mean, it's not something we rush to go back to. So that's dynamic. Right. I feel like in this joint we gonna get a good battle. Maybe not as good as Show Off versus Jag, but we gonna get a good battle. But I think Jag might edge this motherfucker, bro. Yeah. And not for nothing. Neither one of these niggas really punch or anything. Like, we not gonna get that super punchy. Shit, right? Yeah, they just kind of talk that shit in a real slick way. One fast, one slow, one tall, one short. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you know what I mean? Optic wise, it's kind of crazy for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I was gonna go with Froze.
Fire.
But you might have just edged me over to Jag's side with that something to prove. Like, he's on punishment right now, right? It might feel like he's on punishment. Like he said, I started with the big dogs. I had my little moment with ARP. I'm back in the fold now, but I'm having to kind of work my way up. That's a hell of a motivation. I think it could go either way. I do think it could go either way. But yeah, I'm gonna edge it to Jag just on that chip on the shoulder factor I often talk about. I think that can be a hell of a motivator for people. Yeah, I think that, and Jag hasn't, he's pretty consistent. He's pretty consistent, whether you love the battle or not. I think so I'm gonna go with him on a slightest edge.
Jonathan Adi Boom Davis walk in. Show and tell.
Man, that ball was so fire, Slim. I was like, nah, he talking crazy to Slim right there.
All right, moving on. We have White Boy War. Big K versus A-Ward.
I forgot this was on the card. I thought it was the main event next.
Yeah, this is the
I got A-Ward.
Booked.
I got A-Ward, man. For real, I got A-Ward because A-Ward is mad now. Like, at first they didn't like each other. Now A-Ward don't like K more. Like, nigga, you... Hold on. Am I tripping?
A-Ward said nigga?
No, A-Ward missed the battle.
It was A-Ward he was ill, right? He had flu.
A-Ward missed the battle. I still got A-Ward. Because I don't think Big K gives a fuck, man. Like, at the end of the day, I just don't... Big K does not make me think he gives a fuck, and it's not his job to make me think he gives a fuck. But he goes in that motherfucker. Win, lose, or draw, he gonna give us 2 minutes of material per round, get in the camera and say another 30 work for the dog, go home and get paid again to do the same thing. So all you gotta do is bring more. And A-Ward is gonna bring more. He's gonna bring longer rounds. He's gonna bring rebuttals. He's gonna bring more substance. You know what I mean? Now, if Big K, who has proven in that Adi Boom round, proven that he can bring substance and content, if he feels like he got something to say to A-Ward, this will be a very interesting battle because we never get that version of Big K. You know what I mean? Yeah. We got that version of Big K, I think, versus Math Hoffa, too. and it almost turned into a fucking fight. He's really good at talking when he wants to try to get a point across. He's good at that shit. You know what I mean? But is he going to? I don't know. You know what I mean? More often than not, he doesn't. So I got Wood winning this battle. You know what I mean? But I hope Big K does come with some type of something that he really wants to say or get off his chest. Like, nigga, you white for real. I'm you know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, something like, you white. You white. You don't fight.
Yeah, no, I'm going with A-Ward for precisely the reasons Henny said. He just, you know, unless Big K steps outside of the box, and especially with that 2 minutes, when you might have 2 minutes of fire. It might be a perfect 2 minutes. When we've got 3.5, 4 minutes of A-Ward, he's fire, he's rebuttaling, he's saying some clever shit, he's neutralizing some of the shit that you say. Like, I just can't see, unless we get a bit more from Big K this time. I think A-Ward overwhelms him. I think yeah, he's, like you said, he's gonna have some shit to say about K. He's gonna deconstruct some shit. He's gonna clown him in some ways. Like, he's gonna do a lot. And if Big K doesn't up that time factor, then I think he's just not gonna have enough material. Basically, his material might be amazing, but A-Ward, you know, yeah, when A-Ward's gonna take the most fire shit you say and make a super intricate rebuttal out of it, a layered rebuttal, like, it's yeah, it might be.
What if he does though? What if he does and the motherfucker just be like, oh yeah, what QP said? QP said that one time. Bet I got that third today. Oh yeah, what if he had? Hold up, y'all thought I was finished? Nah, turn up in this motherfucker. I care today, guys. Like.
That'll be crazy.
You know,
hey, he can only rap for 15 more seconds after that. We still gonna be happy. That nigga gave us an extra 15, y'all. He definitely got that round.
Big K got that round.
Yeah, fuck it.
Nah, man, listen, I got A-Ward for all of them reasons, man. A-Ward just got too many, you know what I'm saying, too many tricks in his bag, too many attributes to pull from. You know what I'm saying? Big K, like, his nonchalantness sometimes is fire, and then sometimes it's like, all right, dog, now you don't care for it.
You didn't care when you tried to say that word just now.
Nonchalant?
Do it again.
5 o'clock in the morning, where you gonna be?
Not saying nonchalant. That sounds like a Mexican dish.
Nonchalant.
Nonchalant. I'm trying to make a food out of it.
Nonchalant.
Enchilada.
That's not enchilada. It sounds similar to it.
Not your aunt.
So,
Hennessy.
Oh, you got a fresh joint?
Hennessy, brought to you by D.I. the Boogeyman. I'm changing my name to D.I. the Boogeyman. These niggas scared.
Ooh. Niggas got their skates on.
I scared, man. Track shoes.
All right, well, take a shot for this next battle. It is main event time.
Yeah.
We have got Hollow the Don versus Will.
Oh shit, my sound effects still work. Y'all heard that clap?
Nah. Oh,
caffeine, but I heard that.
Yeah, the
caffeine. They heard
it. Yeah, we clapping at y'all. Oh shit.
Listen, man. You already know how I feel, Smack.
You know Hollow real name is. You know Hollow real name is Will, right?
It's Nigel Bennett.
I guess everybody knew that.
Yeah, nah. Go back and watch that episode of Legend if y'all want to know more about Hollow the Don.
That's a fact. Beautiful plug. All right, go ahead back to your spill.
His name is Will. When there's a will, there's a way. If you got the will to win, you understand what I'm saying? You go write a will because you're gonna need one after this. You know, Hearst's got 4 wheels on him because you got to drive. His name is Will. He just had a fire battle against 40. Ill Will is I don't want to say underrated, but don't get the respect or the looks that he's supposed to get when you have these conversations of punchers and performers and etc. His name is Will. He should clip this and put it on his Instagram because his name, I got Ill Will 2-1. Shout out Hollow the Don though.
Yeah.
I've got I'm not even sure where I've got. I'm going to talk about it first.
Say Will.
Two very unorthodox battlers, unpredictable battlers. You kind of know. I think Ill Will. They're well rounded, right? They're very well rounded. They bring humor. Ill Will bring aggression with that. Will bring in some shit talking with that. Hollow, you just don't quite know where the fuck he's gonna go. He's probably gonna have a really fire breakdown of you in there. But they both bring intangibles to the field as well. I think this is a great headline. Hollow. When was the last time Hollow was on RBE? It's been a minute, right?
Math.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Math Alpha.
Yeah, that was a messy battle as well. It was, yeah.
Splish splash.
I was going to say splish splash.
Splishy.
Splishy is crazy.
Sorry, man. That whole shit was crazy, dog. Like...
oh man, with the press conferences and so yeah, Hollow. Yeah, Hollow, I think, is going to want to make a statement upon his return. It's obviously a big thing because we just saw Hollow on URL. Now you're back on RBE. So have you kind of cast your net in RBE's waters now? Is this now the platform we're going to see you on? So I think he definitely needs to make an impact. He's against Ill Will, one of, if not RBE's top gunner, to use that word. So I think this is going to be one of them ones. And I still haven't decided. I'm going to go with Hollow because his name comes first in the alphabet.
Yo, barely.
Damn it.
Barely though.
Barely. Like that's how close it is.
Barely.
That's how close it is.
Did I say splishy? Did I make that part up? I don't know.
Nah, you did. You said splishy. Splishy.
I'm pretty sure the nigga said it. Yo, but listen though. Woo, buddy. Woo, I don't know how to call this, man. This is Ill Will house. But Ill Will allowed Rosenberg to feel like he defeated him, which was very surprising to me. Like that really threw me off. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like we get different Ill Wills because the Ill Will we think about immediately, Rosenberg wouldn't have defeated. But then when the Ill Will battled Jag, it's like, what the fuck just happened? So I don't know. And now it's like Hollow kind of was trying to figure it out. He seemed to have figured it out in the Verb battle. Rest in peace, Paste. A little bit of inspiration with the hat and all that. You know what I mean? He really kind of getting back to himself. I feel like RBE is the perfect place for him to try the most comfortable version of himself. You know what I mean? The guy who will try an angle that might last around, but the payoff is worth it. The whole, you see, we were selling them shirts. My man did that. You know what I mean? Selling the shirts like Charlie Clips and shit like that, or the themes he came up with Loaded Lux. The question is, does he care about an Ill Will battle that much? ARP said this is a legacy battle for RBE. I can see this being a legacy battle for Ill Will. But is Hollow taking this joint as like, this is a check mark off the list, or this could be a notch on the belt? Is he realizing the potential of the battle we expect? I hope so. You know what I mean? That being said, I don't want to go against Hollow.
Say it.
I gotta go with Ill Will because outside of that Rosenberg battle, he just proven to be too dangerous with all of his weapons kind of at all times. Whereas, Hollow sometimes doesn't utilize my favorite weapon of his, which is angling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my favorite weapon that Hollow uses. And he's one of those guys who's able to create an angle out of anything and turn it into something amazing, but he doesn't use that enough. You know what I mean? So I'm glad he's finding ways to use his other tools and all that. But to win this battle, I think he needs to use his most sharpest tool, and that's that angling. That's what we knew him for. That's why we wanted to see Hollow versus Mook. That's why, Hollow is one of the best anglers of all time that has not utilized his angle execution lately. You know what I mean? Whereas Ill Will is a nigga who will take an angle, flip it upside down, throw it at you, make you laugh with it, then come back, be like Psych Out Live, like on some Sub-Zero Scorpion shit. You know what I mean? Hit you again with it and all that. I don't know, man. I think this is a situation where the main event should be the battle of the night. I'll say that. This is a situation where the main event should be the battle of the night. And I got Ill Will edging. I don't even want to say winning. I don't even want to say winning. I don't, Will.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't, William. I got Ill Will edging the battle because I want Hollow to show up in all his motherfucking glory and make this one of them joints we talk about in December still. You know what I mean? No.
Yeah. I wanted to be a fight too, man. I know I joke a lot about, you know what I'm saying, Ill Will and his name is Will shit, but I mean, this is only classic if it's a fight. It's not classic if it's one side. You know what I'm saying? Hollow is a legend in his own right. Ill Will is working his way to being that, if not to some people already. So, like you said, battle of the night, high energy. I need this to be the one.
King of the slicked up. Hey, call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie, I'm